I deal with a cold here. I had to drink some apple cider vinegar and
Mm.
water to, because it might take me some cough syrup in a few minutes. But yeah, make adjust it again. What it is whether anyway. Anyway, let's get to the subject. So a lot of people had to cancel work today. Anyway, but I had to talk about this. Um, a lot of people don't understand that no, I'm not taking side for Leah Nancy. Okay, Neil said whatever his name is. Neil said whatever his name is. The point is, there's a lot of hypocrisy on both sides. First of all, um, the dude 40 years ago, so I mean 79 when I was about to come into the world, because I'll be 40 this year. There were African descent there. It wasn't that many people in Northern Ireland. Um, One of the people that I wish y'all could do your research, Happy Black History Month, is Philip Lawton. He was to see boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, okay? So boys are back in town was song rock song. He was Philip was it what's that rock group called? Dean Lizzy, okay? And he was part black, part Brazilian, black Brazilian, and part Afro Brazilian. Probably got some Spanish and we speak Portuguese and American because he speak Portuguese in his
Mm.
background from his dad's side, and his mother was a white Irish woman. He went through racism in Ireland. Okay, he's in this Northern Ireland, but and he mentioned Protestant, and I can relate because I'm an ex-Protestant and I deal with anti-Catholicism. Not as much things because I pray every day against it, but I dealt with it as I got older. Living in Texas, white Anglo Saxon Protestant Texas, but it was most Africans and Hispanic who were anti-Catholic, and some white ones too. Okay, but mostly people of color, especially who were former Catholic, um, who did not know their faith when they were Catholic and they became Protestant. Okay, shout out to the view that says strong Protestants become Catholic and weak Catholics become Protestant. That's very true because many Catholics don't know their faith, even if they're born into it, they're like culturally. And some Protestant that knows how to distort the Bible can't trick them in. They just join, they forgive the religion. Okay, so I dealt with anti with my own family, and I understand there were times I couldn't. I'll go ahead and admit, just like leading into, I couldn't trust many Protestants. Okay, I go ahead and admit
Mm.
that. Okay, in the South. Now, I'm not talking about liberal and mainline because they're on hard they go around knocking people's doors. Right? I'm not about the extreme fundamentals, um, Southern Baptist, Pentecostal um, folks. Okay, who down south call this the Bible Belt, and we know the history of this country. It is not the Bible Belt. Please stop it. Okay. Um, the South, you're talking about the Catholic Church supported slavery. There were people who were excommunicated who supported slavery. That's what you're supposed to understand. The Pope excommunicated Catholics in the slave trade. They could not take communion. Okay, like I have more to say. I cannot take communion. Thank you. Okay, as what St. Paul said, if you're not examine yourself, cannot take, if you ever eat this, drink this blood and quickness of the 10 left, you put judgment on it. Thank you. Also understand, okay? Now, because our highest form of worship is the body, blood, of Jesus Christ, which is the, Eucharistic communion, okay? And it was already making on Malachi 1:11, sundown sun up, a pure offering. Sacrifice, whatever it says. And oh, thank you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's a sundown, east and west. Okay, thank you. Do this in memory of him. So, point is, and Jesus already said in his church will be bad folks and good folks in Matthew 13. The fish and
Mm.
the bad fish, the weeds and the weeds. When he said that metaphor, he's talking about people. And that includes clergy, bad clergy. Even Judas did him wrong. Y'all don't get. Oh, even Peter. Thank you. It's supposed to be Lent near Easter. The 40. Yes. Okay. So you should know. Even Peter did his own apostles turn against him. Just because that's
Mm.
why Jesus said, "Lord, Lord, will go to heaven." And Protestant believes they believe one saved always. No, no, no. In Matthew 7, it said, "Lord, Lord, do not go to heaven." That's why you got folks say, "I'm saved," and go get folks pregnant, get drunk, get high, and don't go kill and everything else. Even the Ku Klux Klan use that mess. Oh, I'm going to heaven because I'm saved, and then lynch a brother. That's why after Speaking of the Bible Belt, let me remind you on Sunday, there was lynching day on the Bible Belt, the Protestant Bible Belt, because the white folks, especially in the Southern Baptist Church down here in Sam, they would go to Sunday school all dressed up and then lynch a brother and have a picnic, as in pick a nigga. Okay, that's what picnic comes from. And have these little white kids eat juices, and drink juices, and eat peanut butter. That was America so-called great again. See, African saying people cannot sit here who are Protestant cannot talk. In the South, the folks that thought they was going to heaven and saved, did not read Matthew 7, all say, Lord, Lord, or go to heaven, was ready to lynch you, ready to kill you, and thought that was going to happen to them. Y'all get, that's why Lee Nancy felt bad about him saying that he would kill every black and went to. Thank you. That make a lot of sense. Oh, yeah, got on my nerve for people down here. I swear, I swear, I swear. Yes, that's why in the Southern Baptist Convention, many African American people became Baptists because many of the slave owners were Baptists, and they used black Baptist ministers to tell you, like, was he a Baptist? Talking about Nat Turner before he got behind whipped. He was telling you to stay on the do as with slaves, distorting their Bible verse, obey your masters, and all that other stuff. And then the same people he was kissing behind, they turned around and whooped him and mistreated him, and they whooped his behind up. Well, Saint Peter did say in his second letter, okay, in the third chapter, that people were supposed to Paul teaching hard to understand that the ignorant and unstable is taught to execute other scripture, therefore be on your guard. Yes. And mainly those people at the time in the church history in that time when Peter wrote that was the Old Testament and Pauline letters. That's why many of them use the Old Testament and distort it in the St. Paul letters, Pauline letters. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You ever get the Gospels of where it talks about where Jesus did not like the bad authority, the scribes and Pharisees, and have these folks act like scribes and Pharisees. So I understand living in Northern Ireland and him being a Catholic because I became Catholic at 13 years old and dealing with Protestants. That's why sometimes I would not talk about religion like John F. Kennedy would kept his prayer because these folks were so adamant trying to. I'm serious. I never forget 10 years ago, a white man. You saw me roll my eyes. It was on Houston Chronicle. Right there on the in the on North no, Main Street, not Norman McCook, in downtown. You know, right there by the subway. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that the first train that comes from University of Houston downtown was staying there trying to preach to people. Gullible people do not know they, including those who are Catholic, who was just culturally Catholic but not bothered to go to the catechism and the Bible and understand their faith. Did not know they apologize. Thank you. So I never forget this. And I was working, and they was doing, and he had help. And just I didn't want to get no confrontation, so I just took one of those little leaflets, one of those those little so-called biblical booklets, what everyone called them tracks. I would go to the bio park at night, coming from the welfare office, and where I used to work on that on Ratchet Telephone on the body, right on the body, Ratchet Ghetto Telephone Road, okay, where thoughts we hang out, okay. The welfare office on 45 right by Lupus. I would leave, and they said, "Why you always go to the park?" Because I would pray a lot. Go to the bio park by myself, because I was dealing with issues with my grandmother. My grandfather already passed, and I didn't want to deal with going home, so I would go and pray. And I remember hearing the salsa music because on Friday nights, so in summertime, you would hear the salsa music at what's that not Aquafina. I forgot, oh, y'all know what I'm talking about the water like a water world park in downtown. Okay, it's not a park, but it's like what's that place called? Down there, they have salsa nights. No. I've been there before on salsa nights. I have, okay. They had an Asian Latino named DJ Chino from Peru playing all the Santa Cruz. Now I forget this. So I would go to the Bayou Park and pray um, during evening time after work because dealing with issues with grandmother. Okay, so um, get away from everybody and come walking up. I forgot, even though I read this back in 2000, like in 2009, that those evangelicals who like to harass people, they gonna learn like that man down there at St. Lee's Island. Okay, well, try so it was a Hispanic woman, and I'm sorry, I'm not mean to be. She looked kind of thottish. She was big with thottish clothes. Kind of revealing clothes. Give it out. Oh, yeah, sorry. Give it out tracks. You haven't kept it cold. Sorry, y'all being disgusting. Oh Lord, hold on, it's the phone. Ah, Lord. It's this weather here. Oh Lord, Jesus. That's why I had to miss work, y'all. Okay. All right, God. Mm. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I don't feel like going to the restaurant. Don't y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm so focused. Okay, okay. Sure, the matter. Let me go ahead and finish saying what I'm saying. So this is bad when I'm trying to get me her and the white man that was there. I think that was on. He was trying to come back in 2009, trying to get me a track. So I didn't want to get no conflict. I just took it, but I threw the track away. Okay, because I know it's a false interpretation. And so therefore, um, the truth of the matter is for the situation here. Yeah, I threw it away because it's false interpretation of scripture. And they were trying to harass people at night, during fire night, and doing club night, to try to get them saved. And I'm not lying. When I used to work at certain stadiums, I would say, um, they would come out and start harassing people. We'll go ahead and say it. When I used to do temp work for a security company, 2005, 15, 16, was it Jan Jackson's birthday? That's when he had the soccer at the VA stadium. I was on temporary security work. And these old evangelical man came over here and started harassing people and talk bad about the Catholic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't feel like getting a debate with nobody. Even told the Hispanic police officers, and I found out they had. And so my boss, Hispanic woman, that very cool woman, I love her death. Me and her never bumped heads. We got along. I did my job. She loved my way I do things. I think I should go back to the security company. And also, I was a temp over there. I wasn't a contract. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the company. I did put an application when they had a job fair, but they didn't hire me. Okay, whatever. Okay, but it's a lot of drama. When I worked at Drake concert, the Latino old man that at the Toyota gave me attitude when I told him about folks gambling. Remember I told you I didn't want to end like the Latino woman, the poor baby, when them sisters beat her up in the restroom. Okay, on Lean on Me in the beginning, Welcome to the Jungle, because it was a bunch of men of color. I'm gonna be real with you, brothers and Latinos in that doggone restroom gambling, and the big dog skin brother said, "Hey, we got a problem." And I walked something like that. No, what is that? Hey, whatever he said, I walked out because I had that red Toyota shirt on. And I told the tall Latino old man that, yeah, I mention your name, I mention who your description is, and you gave me attitude just because I told you doing my damn job. And I know who the short, dark skinned brother who was there. I not know who he is that worked with him in my life, okay? I'm telling somebody with authority with them folks, and he took a long time, and you know when it take a long time for folks to cover up their shit, that what happened. Sorry to cuss here, y'all. God on my doggone nerves. I said I'm not working for it because when I worked at the working security for the when kids your mom was telling the folks to say the word nigga, okay, for March Madness back in 2016, yes, after that night, the big Hispanic dude, the big one, okay, real light skinned one, gonna have an attitude with his workers. So I asked her, can I go to the construction over there where they were doing the, for the training and everything. And I didn't get permission so I go ahead and go home. And this fool gonna give me attitude. So when I see ratchet behavior, mean spirit behavior, I'm not gonna sit here and work for your dumb ass company, okay? Because I'm not bipolar as hell. I don't want nobody to talk to me like that. I don't care what your mommy or mammy, pappy, whatever mammy, pappy did to your ass. Don't do it to my ass. I got two of them folks that don't do no Mother's Day, no Father. Thank you. God dog it. These folks for bad, dysfunctional families bring that mess on the job when they have to take leadership. Act like social psychopaths. Now let's get back to the subject. So when I worked there, the Hispanic woman that worked there, she very cool with glasses. Y'all don't probably know what I'm talking about. At the company, I'm talking about able to go work at the the cycle stand. Got to, you know what I'm saying, in the oven at Toyota. Okay. And she cool people. We never had a bump here. We got a lot, baby. That's my older Latina sister. I love working with her. Okay. So what happened is white man came up there on Jan Jackson birthday, May 16th, 2015. After the BBA soccer stand, want to go see Neo and because the week after we are gonna see Neo and Frankie J. I'll forget for the Metro concert. And what happened is this dude started preaching and stuff. So I did contact the Catholic League about the situation. And but she ain't like it either. Not until she probably not to say because she could be Protestant and all Hispanics are Catholic, but we both didn't like it. We were like, damn, instead of something, he always come here with this crap. They arrested him before, but he got a ticket. Now I'm not for the Hebrew Israelites, okay? I'm tired of them too, okay? And I saw that Make America and the Indian, the American man, brother, the American brother, and kind of stop the two from acting a fool. You know, white racist man try to act like a wise but Catholic, would be smiling in the face with that evil smirk in his face, like the child of Satan. The truth of the matter is, I don't like them over here preaching that mess too. But you gonna let I see why we have a lot. Y'all let them religious freedoms. Excuse me, can they have a limited religion? They just go to a church and do that mess. So we will not go to that church, okay? Instead of being out in the open, shouting all these anti-Catholic and anti-other Protestant, they can't stand. Yeah, all this stuff. As soon as the folks' kids hearing this mess, the folks like, yes, that's very unprofessional. They let a ticket to say it's hate speech. And this Niece Parker was for Mayor Turner. You know, the white lesbian lady who wanted to have bathrooms, a different, same gender bathroom. Her, she let this go on. That's all my eyes. Let's get back to the subject. So anyway, as I was saying, I understand. And then the Drake concert, they got rained on. They showed it. The Sunday I was supposed Saturday, Sunday, the Drake concert in September, right? The third for whatever, 2016, when Drake and Future came, I worked there. I actually, I go ahead and I heard them performance like get ready for the concert. I heard that. Okay, when I was walking to get ready, but we couldn't go. They told us strictly we can't go talk to the people. We can't do none of that stuff. No, we can't do none of that stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't, but I did inbox Drake DM on Instagram and told him I had his back when he went phone flex was attacking him and everything else and have a good time at the concert, whatever. Now I didn't go see Drake, whatever, or Future, or none, and I don't want to see Future. He did see Air, I love it. See, yeah, ride, style. Everybody get on the floor. I love me some doggone Sierra, okay? As I was saying, that apple cider vinegar water is kind of helping, with this cold congestion and everything. Yes, baby. Okay, that's an apple cider vinegar water. Okay, don't put too much of it, and make sure you have a straw. You'll mess up your teeth. Okay, thank you. As I was saying, the truth of the matter is that I understand because when they say any ethical Catholicism, but the dark skinned brother that work at the company, which I sometimes he cool, he work good, but he has at once again with no offense, I know you, but don't bring with your mama or dad. I'm trying to be nice because y'all don't want to say, the word I want to say what they did to you on the Dr. Jungle one time. We were at the Rockets concert, Rockets game, and I accidentally put my hand in the pocket. And I said, why we can't? And I wasn't being questioned. I was just asking why, and he had a little attitude. And I was ready, guys. Say, look, I have another job on the side of the way. It makes sense. Let me go ahead and just do it because I'm not trying to get an attitude about it. But I never given work at the U of H. Oh, baby, I don't go tell you like it is. The Spanish woman talk to you all time crazy. Not the mountain boss as a head boss and crazy. And you like a little scared little slave walked with. Thank you. But I'm gonna tell you like it is. Don't know. See, you submit to that type of abuse. That's the reason why. So speaking of that, submit to that type of abuse. You're gonna learn when that turn happened to him on the plantation. Okay, to defend that type of measurement. When the white dudes came over there while we was getting folks checked in, and I'm telling everybody, and yeah, that was me. Some of y'all was filming me on your phone, telling folks to move to this side to get closer to the short lines to get into the concert, to get your ticket scanned and go into the Drake concert and Drake and Future concert. What happened? Okay, some white dudes on that Sunday evening came there, started preaching and screaming loud and megaphone and everything else, being out loud. Thank God I prayed. So I got rained on. Yeah, rain. I can't see me good because it's cold. Rain on me. Lord, take this pain from me. I was trying to say, and yes, we got rained on. They had to give us some ponchos and stuff. And them folks, the Lord had, before we all got rained on us. Okay, like a Shanty song. What happened was, the dark skinned brother, who's a supervisor, said, well, is they freedom of speech? I said, I don't believe that interpretation. And he looked at me straight. Yeah, I'm not Protestant, brother. That's why I know your interpretation as an as an proud ex-Protestant. I know exactly what you're doing. I know that it's your interpreted by based on your bad emotions and your own belief system. That's why your own person and mixed with God's word. That's how I know what they doing. They're harassing people. We always security officers. They need to get out the property. You over here defending, and yes, the same ones 9-10 will vote for Trump. Same one vote for Trump. Same one to have you picking cotton if you're back in slavery days. Same one will tell you to shine their shoes and be a butler and say call you boy even though you're older than them. So therefore, defend your little oppression and distorting the word of God. That's why people suffer of a lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6. That's the whole. That's the reason why you lack of knowledge. They have never discerned. It said, test everything, hold what's good. That's what St. Paul said in Thessalonians. You never got to talk, and you older than me. That's why you like to talk to me down. Crazy when we worked at the Rockets game in 2016, doing March at the St. Patrick's Day. I think that's thank y'all. Don't forget this. Because I worked at my job at St. Patrick's Day and I was off that Friday because it was on Thursday back when I was doing my research on answer.com. Thank you. Y'all know I'm talking about my white grandmother. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know I'm talking about that's the same doggone time when I failed school and everything else. I got to get to social media. Now let's get to the subject. Now, I forget I have a good memory. At the same time, that's why you're behind. That's why you're behind. Still working. That's no offense. See, that's why I discern their behavior, their lifestyle, how their life is before they even try to open their doggone mouth. And you was cool, but when you started to add to all that, ask why we can't have it, because I never heard our rule. We can't have our pockets, and I was just trying to understand, when trying to challenge you. You had to add to it, but when the white dudes came there and started distorting the word, and I'm glad I prayed mentally in my head. And the rain came on like Noah's Ark, and they walked away. That's right, they got their behind out of the area of the Toyota Center, and I'm glad it happened. Thank you, Lord Jesus. And I prayed in my head, and them doggone white dudes who distort the word of God, trying to get attention. And then it wasn't the law that do it. The head law, God came in. I distorted law down here, earth with human corruption. The God Himself used that water like He did Noah's, or washed the dirt away, the sin away. Thank you, God, like it is. I had to go there. Now I understand what Lee meant, but you didn't say go kill a white prostitute. You said a black man. And the hypocrisy comes from both ends, because when a white person did something wrong in Accuracy, and come here, I'm gonna be real up here, and we got a drop of white blood in us, we're not a pure black person. And part of my heritage come from Europe, and Irish and English, okay, and France and Spain, due to my research. The truth about it is, I heard Accuracy, I'm a kid, every white person. See, wasn't it in Chicago? In ratchet ass, sorry, cuss here, Chicago, Shadrach. The white dude that said he voted for Trump for coon thugs beat his ass up for that. You have people say, I'll be a white person because what happened is so this other person. I'll be a Hispanic person, Mexican, Puerto Rico, whatever, jumping folks. So don't sit here and get mad. Half y'all are African American, and I'm include Latinos. When LaQuisha, hold up. When LaQuisha, and y'all know I did not have that old hood ass side. I had the Hispanic man side. When LaQuisha Jones put the brick on that Hispanic man, sadly, to what happened to him. I'm glad that he's recovering. She going to jail. She should go to prison. You had African, he said Hispanic folks say, "I'm gonna kill every black person, a monkey this, a chongo this, and that." So anybody of color start to attack Lean Nielsen. Many of y'all are like that. You and a white person be about Hispanic. I remember. Okay, we gonna bring my personal. I don't want to mention the school I went to in high school. Too much information. But one time we had a white woman got killed in the park of 1995. I know her mama. They were wives. Okay, she was a former cheerleader. She also graduated in 94. Okay, so her and her white friend got shot by two thugs who happened to be Hispanic gangsters, cholo thugs, in the East Side area during Christmas in 1995. We, the school, who mostly Hispanic, and I know I had Spanish Creole in my roots, but identify as multiracial, but not Hispanic. At the term black, white, name, and not Hispanic. But you know what I'm saying? Majority Hispanic, most of people of color, written to Unsolved Mystery talking about the case. I'm gonna go detail the case, and it was in what's this American Most Wanted. They had it on their channel. So the two Hispanic dudes who killed this white woman. And so in the North Channel newspaper, the white mama, okay, try not to use race, but talk about illegal immigration. And we knew she was talking about Hispanics because she said California, Texas, and Florida. What immigration problem that white racist people love to talk about in those two states? You already know Latinos, and not just Mexicans. In Florida, like Veronica Vega, pay me, nigga, don't bullshit me. She Cuban in Venezuela. They better not send us to any Mariah Carey, because Mariah Carey's grandfather went to the Florida Keys. Yes, her Hispanic grandfather, Mariah Carey, before he changed name to Carey, Robert Carey, his name was Robert Roberto Nunez, and he went to the Florida Keys to get to the United States back in 1920. We can like keep up with Mariah Carey before he married African American named Hattie Cole. That's her grandmother. Thank you, baby. I know her geology real good, but you don't know me. I love Mariah Carey. That's my second. That's my love. That's my love now my teen years and more of it being to know about my multiracial background besides the movie Queen with Halle Berry. As I was saying. So, point is, so you know about Cubans, Puerto Ricans, and some Mexicans, but most of Cuban, even Puerto Ricans are already American citizens. Dominicans, okay, dang on in Florida, in California, mostly Mexican, Salvador. Thank you. So Texas. So you most of the time about Hispanic folks. After your daughter was killed by two Hispanic dudes who being cholo thugs, because they ran to Mexico. That's the story been said. They was out in the park after Christmas. No offense to my homegirl. I didn't know. I know her sister, and her sister showed some little racism that told my homegirls who Spain told me as well doing Cinco Mayo, 1996. So late 96, when her other daughter was graduating, this woman here wrote a newspaper bashing illegal immigration. And she didn't they told me it wasn't under race because she used dog whistle language. Dog whistle language. She talked about three states. She didn't say the whole country. She said three states. We got most Hispanic population. Texas, Florida, and California. Now, unlike see it's weird when white people do us of color wrong. Forgive, forgive. But there was no forgiving moment according to this white woman here, the way how she handled it. And I had to tell some Hispanic folks, not all white people, although I'm on your side about how this white woman, this was Southern Baptist, had to go there. Because the film was at a Southern Baptist church in the East Side area down there in the North Shore. Okay, let me stop. That's too much information. Now, as I was saying, okay, before okay, to all her business. And what happened is the white woman who was a home ec manager, home ec teacher, she witnessed to town right to the north, the son, the north, wherever the east side of a newspaper, and it came becoming back in 1996. Channel 13 was talking about it because we had folks out the baby, and you had folks then my graduation was graduating me was on news. One brother from remember I told the brother that I went to the sun party. He bought my color with so called good hair. Um, he had a big old fro. It's not. It's more 4 C's, but it's the little 3 C. You know what I'm saying? A little loose. Okay. He had a big old fro. Then he relaxed it, and he had a long. He had long hair. He had a long ponytail. When we graduated back in '98. Now he had a big old fro before he put it in braids. A big old fro. It's funny when I had my hair relaxed in 1994. You were making fun of me. You got your hair relaxed. Thank you. See how folks hypocritical. He had a big old fro. He's came out the woods in Woodstock. Okay, no offense to Jimi Hendrix, he was out there with a bunch of Hispanic folks behind him, saying that, how it was racist for this white woman to say this. Okay, both of us used to be called Oreos back when we was in middle school. Yes, everybody said because he had a lot of white. He was very smart and he had a lot of white friends. Okay, and yeah, he had a lot of white friends. I wonder how that brother. But at his slime party, when them thugs of every color mistreated back in 1991. Okay, and everybody said they put fraud with brothers. Even the white dude called me nigga, the one called it name Zach, the one I put voodoo on. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know that story. Okay, and the Mexican dude I beat up because he beat me up in 6th grade. He used to be him and that white. He used to be and he was a coconut trash. That before he became a thug. That thank you. They were all at the brother party and the other brother and yeah, so I didn't have no yes, and all these dudes are classified. We none of us are pure. Well, I don't know about the white, but yeah, I know I'm talking about. Make sure that white folks look like white folks in the categorization. Expand acronyms so to have folks look all in the kind of way. Thank you. Anyway, point is classified as black, Hispanic, and white was all I had. Leader of the song party. It was a pajama party. Excuse me, pajama. I had a leader pajama. Yes, I did leader pajama party. No, I'm glad because they probably did something. They had a frog on me. They were doing all, man, playing rough. And while his dark skinned stepdad and more lighter skin, because she more lighter than both of us, mama allowed this to go on, and I went home. I ain't said I ain't. Yeah, I went home because I ain't got no enemies at no pajama party. Might do some things. Look what happened to that sister when they put the hot water. Remember, y'all don't talk about in Brooklyn. Thank you. I'm glad I walked, baby. I'm glad I took my behind, went back to my grandparents' house. I'm glad I did. You know what I'm saying? You remember the dark skin sisters? They put hot water in the mammy allowed the daughter to thank you. The mammy was not white. I did say mammy. Yes, I did. Cause what was supposed to was from a parent allowed their daughter to do that to a little girl, not her mother, not the victims, but I'm talking about the girl, her so-called friends. Thank you. So when I saw the enemy behavior, those who classify, the classification and the genetics are always not accurate. Black, white, and Hispanic at the some party cool. The white dude called me nigga back in 3rd grade. I put voodoo on. Okay, they're no longer here. I had to walk my yes I did. I walked my ass out there by 11 years old and never no baby. No, 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 no. Forget this. So that's that brother. The brother had a big old fro most Hispanic friends, and they talking about how racist the white one was for writing that newsletter. It was on Channel 13, ABC. So she ended up not coming back to school because it was a couple days because the graduation about to have her second daughter, about to graduate in '96. But I remember when they was making copies of the news article in the Sun, the Northern Sun, whatever it's called, I forgot the newspaper in the southeast, on the east side. This my homegirl, I call Latina Paula Abdul. Okay, she's Mexican, man. She was sing Selena songs. Okay, I used to be in love with back when she was 8th grade, 6th grade. Okay, she told me that doing Single Mayo because she performed for Single Mayo. I performed for Single Mayo. So I did this Macarena for Single Mayo. I'm forgetting 96. Okay, yeah, everybody know I did the Macarena. Okay, okay, and what happened is she said that the white woman was saying all these acting all ugly doing Single Mayo, all because her sister was killed by 2 Mexicans, okay, Latino guys who were Cholo thugs in the East area, okay, and they went to Mexico, ran to Mexico. Now that's why her mama. Now my question is, where is the forgiveness? Because anytime a person of color, when OJ was accused of killing Nicole, I didn't see nobody say forgive the Brown family. Forgive. It's funny when a person of color do a crime towards a white person or towards each other. Okay, when the brother down there in Georgia and who's a preacher and the Mexican dude immigrant had chopped him, did that 9/10 or something with a type of thing. If he wants some cartel thing, y'all would say all these Hispanics gonna go back to Mexico just because one individual did this. Just like those in the Latino community when LaQuisha Jones beat the Latino brother up, who's 90 some years old, with a brick and her thug homies did it. Y'all didn't say forgive. Now he said forgive. I did see that, but I ain't see no forgiveness from these racist Hispanic folks. So it's hypocrisy on all y'all side. Me and y'all were lean Nancy when every time I mention my white mixed background. You have accents. Do you gonna play the cracker side? They were raping and stuff. How dare you? Where's the forgive? Okay, so you know different than Lee Nansen. Okay, Liam, whatever dang name is, you know different than him. Half y'all are that hit America hypocritically, okay, America, ratchet ass America, are just as guilty as he is. How can you throw stones at the dude? Now, I'm not defending him because I'll give him the side eye, okay? Because, no, when you saw openly, because why would you open to tell folks that? Do you get in I understand you get in character. You think of in acting this ritual, whatever happened to you, you come to that person like Monique said when she was abused as a little girl by her brother. She had to become that monster. What happened to her when she played in the movie Precious? That's very true. But why would you go racial with it? Knowing that in this type in Trump America, why would you even bring this up? Yes, I believe 40 years ago a person changed Muhammad Ali, who 10 years ago went to Ireland, in Ennis Island, and white folks greeted him because he have white heritage from Ireland. His great grandfather, who was not a slave master, married a free woman of color. That's how they thank you. Okay? So if and these white folks show honor, but years before Muhammad Ali was brainwashed by the Nation of Islam, supported by H.L. Hunt, was saying honky and this and that. Also said things about interracial marriage, but he don't look pure black, and I'm gonna bring that up. That he camera skin by my skin tone, and this fool was making fun of Joe Frazier with a monkey and bing, bing, bing. Thank you. So before anybody say anything, and I forgave, even though you know, what I'm saying I forgave. He changed. Oh, as he got older, he went to Ireland. And the white folks now practice one drop rule down there in Ireland. When he was there. So before anybody say anything, half of y'all, majority of y'all, especially in racist, ratchet America of any race, are just as guilty as this dude here. When yes, and remember about the white woman being killed by the two Mexicans. When the white woman, when I was in the 10th grade going to 11th grade in 1996, the white woman, when the Mexican gang members I know that have said the word mayate and said racial thing about black folks was saying, you hate Mexicans. I'ma kill every white person I see. How dare you write that letter? I had to laugh when I saw that. I said, yeah, y'all would say mayate killer and all stuff back in the day, trying to emulate American made. Okay, you know, this is the gangster thug, ghetto hood, and gangster thug life, and maybe the local days in the 19 and Chuck Thug and Thug Life Day, Tupac and Death Row. That's that time, and maybe the local and American. This is the time when Latino Africans was being. They showed they had that pride prejudice complex. They showed had that meeting because they was trying to get a bunch of folks in their doggone press complex slaves at the amendment. Now, as I was saying, those who young and dumb in my generation, back in Generation X days, when we was in teenage in 1990s, okay, in that gangster lane, men died in that gangster lane. This is for my homies. Don't forget that song back in the day in that gangster lane. Okay? I don't forget them doggone. I don't forget that. And just bring yeah, look. I know who is related to that person. They belong to the church I belong to, Catholic church I belong to. He a dark skinned Creole brother, with so called good hair. He was a convert because his mom was a Protestant, dad was a Catholic. And during one day he mentioned to a gathering that that was his cousin in California. Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna tell who I'm talking about, but he told me. Okay, he was one of our sponsors for junior night. Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. Went too much. But he told back in '95 we had DoubleTree a hotel. We had the junior nights, junior daughters of St. Peter Claver, state convention at DoubleTree Hotel. That's right after Easy E and Selena was passed away, and this is around by before was it after the Oklahoma City, about around that time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I never get because we all listen to Brad a song, not falsify. I wanna give it. Yeah, y'all saw this shit, like a block party, a house party. One to the yeah, y'all saw about the because this is the Brad was on our way because we had to go back to do the thing because given for our confirmation we had to leave. The priest or the time when I couldn't stand told that we had to come back from doing our convention, come back to the church and take catechism catechism class for confirmation and that Saturday, and then we go back to the Double Tree Hotel. And y'all, I don't forget this back at the baby. I have a good memory. There was the OJ travel going on. I'm forgetting all this stuff, baby. I have a good memory of this. Now, as I was saying, when you saying about Arabs, when they accused before 9/11, they accused the Arab community of doing the Oklahoma City bombing. Found out it was a white man. Tell me about. Do you understand? Where's the forgive? When 9/11, forgive. So when 9/11 happened, you had folks talking bad about Arab people, call them saying niggas, okay, and everything else. Time I'm and trying to terrorize. You had an Arab woman, a Middle Eastern woman. She had to literally bleach her hair blonde. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see her look like a white woman. I don't know what she thought because she's a Hispanic woman with blonde hair. Okay, there was no when in hell that I thought that was a white woman, but she did have to bleach her hair blonde because she couldn't go to work. Because white men become it was another Lewis show when she be on BET, some Teen Summit. She used to be on MTV back then. Another Lewis, okay, her Anana Lewis, she was on her show and she was talking about how folks were harassing her over this 9/11. But I don't know how they can tell. She looked like she can pass for Hispanic. Okay, I don't understand. Like Shakira part Arabian and Hispanic too. Okay, I don't understand that. Okay, so where the forgive? You didn't forgive the Arabs. They not all of them had nothing to do with 9/11. Okay, you know. So, and y'all thinking about the Catholic Protestants, you saying every Protestant, every Catholic priest is a pedophile. But, oh, wait. It's a 1% in card to records. Thank you, Philip Jenkins. Okay, get that book, priest and pedophile. 1% of Protestant clergy guilty of child sexual scandals. Not Catholic, but the media make it the opposite because this country has been anti-Catholic, anti-Semitic since the WASP country. Okay, Thomas Jefferson, thank you. People don't know that they're ignorant people. Okay, you don't forgive, but many of them statues, them white statues of the Confederacy. Okay, some of them are our grandpas, great grandpas. Let's be real with that, cause they was out there raping sisters, and they would carry a Bible on Sunday and go to Sunday school. And they continue to rape black women in the South. Actually, a white man came on Oprah who supposedly had some black ancestry, and see not that pure white, so mixed. And back in '96, and he said because he was trying to find a connection. He had the family owned the black slaves. They were related through the mixture, something like that. They were trying to find a connection. So possibly he had some black ancestry. But he said in the South, white men, and it's mostly the Bible prides the South, will teach their sons to how to get their virginity, get out, will go rape a black woman. This is after slavery. So don't sit here and talk about all this other stuff about, yes, go rape a black woman. Okay, and you said lean in saying that it was a black man that raped the white woman, and yes, it did happen back after. Yes, it did. Madonna was raped by a black man. Well, we don't know. Well, I hate to use the one drop, well, so-called black man, because I don't use one drop terminology. Read her bio when she was in New York and she in Detroit. Some brother raped her. Do you see her making KKK signs and hate nigga this and that? No. You know what I'm saying? I had to feel. Thank you. Yes, that did go on. Not all the time. Okay, that's not stereotype. Okay? All right? But do you see her say I hate black men? The last part of her sex book got dark skin, Big Daddy Kane, and dark Blasian, because she had Chinese ancestry on her dad's side, talking about Naomi Campbell from Europe, her family from Jamaica, in a sex book. Thank you. She had dark chocolate. So thank you. The last page of her sex book, her top book. Do you get my point? And she died from children from Africa, pure black children. Let me say it again. Pure black, darker than me, pure black, dark chocolate children out of Africa. Do you see her saying not I hate niggas and throwing KK signs so do you see her doing that? No, she was raped by a brother in New York. She forgave. See, but so and then I'll go back to the Jasmine Burns situation. Me, you white people who are racist conservative ones got mad when we all thought due to Sean Lyon King that Robert Cottrell was the one who was in the car with the two brothers. Cause I did put all together. I said all them three were guilty. And the two brothers got caught. And because I had to put the car. I'm going by the stories and trying to see the evidence and then connect it. And we all thought Robert Cottrell. You thought that I blamed every white person. No, I didn't. Y'all got mad, but we found out. But see, you can't get mad because they've been going on for years. Folks used to say a brother, when a white woman got raped by a white man, she lied, said some brother did, some random brother. So don't sit here. It's hypocrisy on all y'all sides. Thugs didn't do nothing, so all other stuff. Yes. And the highest crime rate in the white community in America is sex abuse. In their white on white crime. The highest crime rate is sexual offense. What they say is Harvey Weinstein, Charlie Sheen. Okay? Let's be real up in here. And with it, Columbus, y'all have a day for a white rapist. A thug named Christopher Columbus. And what did he do? He raped a bunch of Latin American sisters. Kill a bunch of Native American men. But you have a day for him in October. That's a thug, a white thug who came out went overseas, and he discovered our Native American ancestors discovered this land. Remember, he went overseas. He showed did. Thug, Privilege did nothing Columbus because he's privileged. Yeah, so they're privileged enough to have a holiday for him. Went overseas and raped a bunch of people, killed while he got arrested in Spain. And you have a holiday of him. So I debunked everybody on my dang on channel. Yes, I did. Because I don't have no chill. I'm